Hey, what's up guys, DiplexHeated again, and I am welcoming you to a very special Manowar Assault Squad 2 video today by Judska. It's going to cover some of the basics of the multiplayer aspect of Assault Squad 2. Now, if you do enjoy this video, I really do encourage you to head over to Judska's channel to find videos just like this one. Anyway, that's pretty much it for me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and that you'll find Judska's channel useful in making you a better player. Ciao.
And hello there, Diplex viewers, it is Judska, in case that isn't already obvious. And today we're going to be looking at the basics for what every beginner should know when they first start playing AS2. I'll be adding some timestamps in the right hand side of your screen in case you want to skip to a certain topic, but other than that, let's get to it. Setting up a proper game is probably the most important thing you can do in making yourself a better player. It still surprises me how many people don't know how to do this correctly. Interestingly enough, you won't have to do too much when you start a game to make it a proper one. Just hit the gear icon towards the lower part of the panel, scroll down and uncheck lock units by level and set bandwidth to minimum. This makes the game smoother and allows you and the rest of the players in your game to play with all the units available in a competitive setting. Victory points should be kept at 100 so it doesn't affect the rate in which your resources are given, and competitive units should be selected because when all units are selected it unbalances the game. And last, keep the resource setting to a normal amount. Now let's look at a few what not to do's in game. First is camping your point. There's not one positive thing that will come from it, and you're going to leave your teammates in an exposed position where they're fighting outnumbered. Yet many new players think this is okay because they're holding their points, so they must be doing good. This is a team game, so you must play it like it is one. And also, never stay stagnant. Always push forward and keep pressure on your enemy, but that'll have to be reserved for a video all by itself. Another idea that can be expanded upon on another video is buying useless units. For this example, I'll be using the poster child of useless vehicles, the 223. The 223 comes equipped with the sole MG42, and for a small price increase, you can buy a 222 with a 20mm cannon. And we can see here the 222 is far more effective when killing infantry. And last, and don't even let this thing cross your mind, fucking buy artillery. Artillery pictured here or large self-propelled guns like the Hummel are completely useless against competent players. Just get that through your head. However, I won't judge you for buying Calliopes or Neville Warfers because they're alright buys in specific situations. Infantry basics are an easy concept to learn, but difficult to master. First, let's take a look at every faction's assault squad, as they will be the workhorse of your infantry play. First, the American squad has a huge advantage in shootouts with the M1 Garand rifle, which is superior to all other factions' rifles. While effective, they are priced at 115 MP, making them tied for the highest priced. Another high-priced assault squad is the German one. Its main feature is the squad leader equipped with an STG-44. The STG-44 is great for holding down positions and acting like a mini machine gun. However, you are SOL if you lose him off the bat, so that is a big drawback. The other squad priced at 115 MP is the Soviet squad. It comes equipped with the PPSH-41. A quick note, the PPSH-41 dishes out the highest damage per second of any assault squad submachine gun. So to use this squad effectively, you must move into short range encounters as the Mosin is rather weak. The British assault squad's main feature is the Rifle Grenadier, which is great for sitting back and picking off enemy machine gunners and jeeps at the beginning of the game. However, the Sten gun they come equipped with is very lackluster. Last, the other assault squad priced in at 100 MP, the Japanese squad. They come equipped with an excellent SMG, the Type 100, but also come equipped with weak rifles. So just like the Soviet squad, you must close the gap in shootouts so you can make them the most effective. Before we get into more advanced topics of infantry usage, here's an obvious tip that still needs going over. Running infantry will stand much less of a chance than infantry that is prone or behind cover to effectively engage the enemy. Yet I still see many people with no situational awareness charging in blindly. If your infantry is getting shot at, put them to prone immediately and they will start return firing. Duh. Find a key to do this instantly. So for example, I have mine set to C, but many other people use the spacebar, so both are great options and you should definitely do that. So another small tidbit that needs going over is the usage of sandbags. Sandbags can be found by clicking the gear icon, and you can also use them on your hotbar by right-clicking and dragging them onto the bar itself. To place, click and hold the right mouse button and drag to the appropriate amount and direction you want. All regular and assault squad riflemen are equipped with them, plus MGs. So now let's take a look at a basic assault on an opening flag. When you first start the game, buy an assault squad. While the regular squad's MG might sound appealing, it is much more expensive. So if you play smart with your infantry, you can have 2 assault squads fighting 1 regular squad at once, where the MG cannot make up for the difference in those type of numbers. There are other, more advanced starts which aren't appropriate for this video, but I will cover them at a later date. Getting to the point first is very important, so monitor the stamina of your troops in the lower left hand corner of your screen. When you can, micro. Use grenades and have your troops select fire on enemy infantry that is trying to grenade you, or getting close to your own infantry. Direct controlling can also work, but just make sure you don't lose focus of the big picture. Essentially, the big picture is the macro of all your units, and it is insanely crucial to winning opening engagements. Winning opening engagements are great, but if you fail to capitalize on them, the enemy can easily negate your success. So use your troops in areas where they succeed and try to flank your enemy. Flanking will tie down the enemy's fire in one direction, leaving your other infantry to shoot at them from the side. Grenades are a great micro element to allow you to push up into flanking positions in a macro sense. If you and your enemy are both equally skilled players, whoever wins their tank battles will ultimately be the successor of the game. Tanks relatively cost much more than infantry, and we already know that saving or camping for a large tank is not a good idea. Another essential thing to know is how the penetration system works, which is weird for a lot of new players, so I would recommend you to go check out the video I made covering that topic. Losing a tank will set you back a lot of points, and if he kills you with a cheap unit, it means he'll have even more points to spend on other things. Obvious, but it still goes over a lot of new players' heads, and they just keep on pumping out expensive and heavy vehicles only to have them killed easily. In this example, I have a Centurion in a decent but exposed position, supporting the holding of my flag. However, with his sneak, the Brandenburger easily kills my tank. That's 1600 manpower points, and my opponent killed it with a single infantryman. That's a game changer right there, and when you're using a tanks, you must think about the economy of your game. And in the last example, I want to expand upon being cavalier with your tank usage. You should take advantage of moments where you can exploit an enemy's mistake, but there are also many moments where the risk is just greater than the reward. In this example, I have both turret and main gun of Panzer IV-H, in a scenario where I have proper infantry support and my flanks are secure with a clear line of sight surrounding the area. Going for a kill on the Panzer is definitely a no-brainer. However, none of this is present, leaving me the one being hunted. Now because I lost a Sherman 76, I'm left in a precarious situation where I'm stuck facing 2 tanks and down 700 MP. And this all circles back to game management with effective macro. Spending points wisely and knowing when to attack and pull back is what separates the new players from the experienced ones. Macro is the name of the game and is why Player and my friend Strat29 are the best at the game. As always, I'm going to leave you with an epic clip, and in this case it's a Daimler Rush on the Farmstead map. Also, I'd like to personally thank Diplex for letting me air this on his channel. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. A lot went into it. Thanks for watching.
Fatality.